Welcome to our presentation. We are from Hermann Gmeiner School. I'm Trúc.
My name is Huỳnh Trâm.
I am Ken.
My name is Khôi.
We were born and brought up in Bến Tre. Our hometown is known as the land of coconut trees and of the Đồng Khởi Revolution and General Uprising January 17. Let me introduce you about the geographical characteristics of my hometown. Located in the south of Vietnam and in the Mekong Delta, comprising 3 islands, Bảo, Minh, and An Hóa Island, Bến Tre is accreted by the alluvium of the 4 ranges of Mekong River, Tiền Giang, Ba Lai, Hàm Luông, and Cổ Chiên. The province's northern boundary is formed by the Tiền Giang's main course, while the province's southwestern boundary is formed by the Cổ Chiên River. Between the Tiền Giang and Cổ Chiên are 2 smaller ranges, Hàm Luông and Ba Lai rivers, passing through the middle of Bến Tre. The entire province is rich with a network of smaller rivers and canals. It has 60 kilometers of coastline. You see, the natural conditions is quite suitable for developing fruit garden and marine economy.
As what we have just said, there is a network of rivers and canals in Bến Tre. And due to the deposit of the alluvium, many islands are floating in the rivers. If you don't know where to go and what to visit, I would recommend Phụng Islands, which is one of the most tourist attractive islands in Bến Tre. Phụng Island is about 12 km from Bến Tre city, located at the gateway to Bến Tre via Red Mill Ridge in Tân Thạch Commune, Châu Thành District. Phụng Island is surrounded and embraced by the rich alluvial Tiền River. Phụng Island is one of 4 spirits, Long Lân Quy Phụng. Visiting the island, you will enjoy the fresh air under the shadow of the coconut tree. Visit Đảo Dừa relics. Witness the way of life in a southern village.
Phụng Island used to be called Tân Vinh Island. Then the island was also named Đảo Dừa Island. Đảo Dừa means coconut religion, which derived from a monk Mitong in Thanh Nam, also called the coconut monk. He built a pagoda called Nam Quốc Phật and established the coconut religion in the early 20th century. During the time of constructing the pagoda, the workers accidentally picked up an ancient phoenix nipple, so the land is also known as the Phoenix Island, and is its popular name today. In the area of 1,500 square meters, Phụng Island still keep many relics of the past, including the platform with the 9 pillars with colorful dragon carving, and the tower base carved with the beautiful dragon and the phoenix image.
Visitors to Phụng Island will experience the feeling of traveling by motorboat around the island or rowing small boats along the canals. You can travel on horse-drawn wagons to enjoy the natural landscape. Visit fruit gardens to enjoy some local specialties such as honey, logans, durians, mangoes, jackfruits, changing on year round. You can visit coconut candy factories to see how the local make candy, listen to southern folk music or the ca tử, which is the traditional music of southern Vietnam. You can stop by a handicraft shop to see with your own eyes how to make them from coconut materials and bake the lovely wines to bring back home as a souvenir. Visiting Phụng Island is a kind of ecotourism and a cultural tourist site in association with gardens and rivers. This type of tourism is suitable because it promotes the distinctive features of Bến Tre. The province can take advantage from the river network and the gardens to develop tourism in rural areas and protect the environment at the same time.
We have just visited Phụng Island. Now my question is that where we should go? If you want to know more about the history, the custom, the culture, and the people in Bến Tre, the answer is Bến Tre Museum. Bến Tre Museum is located at number 146 Hùng Vương Street, Bến Tre City, in an area of more than 13,000 square meters. It is a 2-story yellow building with typical arched doors and blue windows. there are entrances in all four directions. The building is one of Bến Tre's most spectacular and its riverfront locations make it an interesting place to visit. It is the one among a few structures built by the French colonialists that are still well preserved now. Back to the time in early 20th century, when invading Bến Tre, the French colonialists built the communal building to serve as a court of law. After the Geneva Agreement in 1954, the American colonialists chose this building the Governor's Palace. The museum used to be the place where the intelligence soldier Phạm Ngọc Thảo lived and worked from the year 1957 to 1960, when he was the top leader of the town.
Inside the museum, there is an assortment of about 7,000 revolutionary artifacts and some U.S. military chunks about the local anti-colonial war. We can see the display of the usual assortment of rusty weapons, American war photos and artifacts used from archaeological digs. There are many objects and pictures about the Đồng Khởi Revolution on display, associated with the heroic years of Bến Tre people during the two resistance wars against the French colonialists and the American imperialists. The museum also has an outdoor exhibition area of 288 square meters, displaying large-size objects such as aircraft, cannons, bombshells, etc. Generally speaking, a visit to the museum will help us understand more about Bến Tre people and their struggle for peace, so that we are so proud of the title, The Rider of the Đồng Khởi Revolution. The museum is recognized as a National Historic Relic by the Ministry of Culture, Sport and Tourism in 2015.
Trong Trúc, it just gives a lot of useful information about Bến Tre Museum. When we come to a new place, we may want to know about the best of food there. As we know, Bến Tre is famous for coconut. The fruit is used to make everything, from food and drinks to household utensils. Final art item, coconut is an important material used in many kinds of food. One of them is the rice paper in Mỹ Long. Mỹ Long is the name of the market in Mỹ Thành village, about 7 km away from Bến Tre city. Coconut rice paper in Mỹ Long are famous because they are particularly fatty and tasty. The quality of rice paper in Mỹ Long is better than those in other areas due to the special soft rice and the good coconut milk that can only be found in Mỹ Long.
Going on the Provincial Street 885, it's easy to spot a store selling the rice paper that can be baked and left raw. To make rice papers, we need rice flour, water, a little sugar, and salt, sesame, and especially the coconut milk. The ingredients must be measured with the exact quantity. The people who make rice papers is so skillful that they must spread flour thin enough on a piece of cloth covering a big boiling pot. After spreading a cake, boiling in some seconds, the locals place them on plates that are made from coconut leaves. Each cake needs to be dried enough under the direct sunlight. Mỹ Long rice papers are not only well known in the domestic market, but also exported to other countries in the world. With the development of the coconut economics, I hope that the rice paper will be more and more famous worldwide.
It is said that Bến Tre is a wonderful place for its tradition and the natural beauty as well. Besides the nature's favors, there are still problems facing us such as the climate change, the tidal floods, the rise of the sea level, salt water pollution, the low living standard of Bến Tre residents. The province is entering a new uprising and economic revolution. With the opening of bread mill, we get more chances for better development. The leaders have also outlined a number of economic development orientation for Bến Tre, including tourism, clean energy, logistics, services, and agriculture in particular, with a focus on fruit and seafood. Also, because of the vast sea, we have oriented the development towards to east. We hope that with this orientation, we will become more and more developed in the near future. Thanks for your listening.